I'm about to give you 30 years of trading information in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. That's insane. All that information, all the mistakes that I've made over all those years, you can know about right here, right now on this video. I'm going to tell you what it's all about, where I started and where you could end up, and the best way to trade in the markets. The strategy that I use to make money on a regular basis that you can get right here, right now on this video today for nothing. So you might as well watch it. You might as well join me. Hey, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rob. For those of you who do know me, I'm still Rob. It's Coffee with Rob. What's trading all about? Why are we in trading? And why do we get into trading? Well, most of us get into trading because we see something flashy on YouTube, perhaps. I don't know. Is it YouTube? Maybe. Or maybe you saw it somewhere else. But you thought, I'll get into that because they told me I can take my money, I can take my $5 or my $100 or my $1,000 and turn it into $1 million in a year. Now you tell me where you can go in the world and turn $1,000 into $1 million in 12 months. I don't think there is a place that you can go and do that. I don't think it's insanely possible. It is theoretically possible, but it's not practically possible. Now, the big problem that you guys have is you don't understand that the stock market, the Forex market, the crypto market, every market under the sun that offers you trading is actually a career. It's not a game. It's something that you have to get into and you have to learn. Now, can you imagine if you went off to become a doctor, or you went off to become a lawyer, or a mechanic, or an electrician with no training? You go today and you expect by next Monday, you'll be doing the job. You'll be standing in court defending some poor guy who's charged with murder, or perhaps you'll be operating on some patient on open heart surgery next Monday. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. I think you would go to school if a doctor, you'd probably learn for 9 years or something to that effect. Why do you think that you can get into trading and by next Monday you'll be making tons and tons of money? And it's because people promote it that way to you. And I agree that working on charts is, well, it's kind of insanely easy. It's not difficult to take a chart and learn how to trade. Anyone can take a chart and do that. The problem comes in, as you don't understand, is it's all psychological. It's all about fear. It's all about FOMO, fear of missing out. And it's all about patience, sitting on your hands and waiting for the trades to come to you. So the information I'm going to give to you today is not going to be the charts. The charts, if you want to know how to work with the charts, I've got hundreds of videos on my channel which tell you how to work on the charts. Just simply go back, go and watch one of those videos, and they'll tell you how to trade on the charts. And let me tell you something, any system that you've got right now, you can use, because all of the systems in the market actually work. There isn't a system in the market that actually doesn't work. They all work. What it is, it's just a question of how you approach it and how you manage your trades. You see, the aha moment came to me many, many years ago when I was trading and I was making all the mistakes, and I thought that charts would make me money because I thought charts had some kind of predictive capability. I thought I had some kind of predictive capability, and I thought that I could predict the future of the markets, just like everybody else and every other trader that gets into the markets. I think, well, here's some charts. I'll just grab these charts. I'll just look at this and I'll predict the market, and I know what's going to happen next. I'm going to have a win rate, and I'm going to make a money out of a win rate. And the guys that know me will know that I always tell you the market is 50-50, number one. Number two, I always tell you that win rates don't make you money. And number three, I always tell you that charts don't have a predictive capability. Win rates can't make you money. What makes you money is a proper strategy and a proper business plan in the market. Now, in my 30 years of experience, the one thing I learned is you have to have a business plan. So what happened to me years ago is many old men like myself turned around to me and said, Rob, you can't make money timing the market. You have to have time in the market. And I thought, well, I don't want to sit around waiting for trades forever. I mean, I don't want to wait for 5 years for this money. I need money now. I need money today. I can't wait for 30 years or whatever the case, which I should have. And I did eventually open an investment account, big disclaimer here. And I did do the time in the market thing, set and forget, buy shares, forget them, leave them. And they make you a ton of money if you're in your 20s now, or you're in your 30s now. Do yourself the biggest favor that you're ever going to do for yourself. You're going to come back and thank yourself. Future you will come back and thank old you. for what you did. Go and start your investment account now. Pick a few shares, start investing in it monthly. In 30 years' time, you're going to look back and be so glad that you did that. It's insane. So get your investment account going if you're in your 20s and 30s. The thing that came to me is when they said to me, it's time in the market and I'm leverage trading and I'm trying to time the market, and I'm thinking, if I'm trading and I can't time the market as these guys say, then how am I going to make a profit? How on earth am I going to make money in the markets if I can't time the market? Why am I bothering? Why am I even trying if this is going to fail every single time? You have to think this way. And I looked at this and I thought there must be a way, because there are guys out there making money from it. There are guys out there that are being successful. Look, granted, 70% of traders lose money on leverage trading, day trading, and 4-hour trading on the day charts and that sort of thing. 5-minute trading, actually 99% lose, but let's talk about the 70% that lose. And you look at that and think, but if 70% are losing, that means 30% are winning. That means 30% are actually successful at this, which means there's a chance for me, which means there's a chance that I could be successful in my trading career. So there must be a way. And then I started hunting for that way. And this is the one thing that I actually didn't get from anyone else. I actually worked it out for myself. And I thought, well, if it's time in the market, then what is it? And I'd had a couple of businesses in my day. And every time I started a business, it was logic to me to sit down and think, well, what am I going to need for this business? How am I going to start this business? And work out a strategy. And I would work out a strategy and I'd understand how much capital I'm going to need. Am I going to need staff? Am I going to need a production line? Am I going to need stock? What am I going to need for this business? And that strategy would get me on the road. I don't need a 1,000-page business plan with all kinds of complicated columns in it or anything. I just need to know what I'm going to be doing and where I'm going to be going and how I'm going to come out of the other side with a profit. How do you make a profit? How do I work on turnover so that I don't make a loss? Because I've got to pay rent, I've got to pay lease, I've got to do this, I've got to pay staff, all this outlay. And on top of that outlay, you want to have a profit. You don't want to have a loss. I started thinking to myself, how do I apply this to trading? How do I apply this to the trading game so that I can actually make a profit? Well, the first thing you need to know is how much capital am I going to need to make a profit in the markets? Am I going to need a small amount of capital? Am I going to need a huge amount of capital? Can I make a profit from $5,000 or do I need $500,000? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. And how much money do I need per annum to survive if I make a profit at trading? That's the first question you've got to ask yourself. Then you've got to ask yourself, do I need a charting package? Am I going to trade solely technically? Am I going to use fundamentals, or am I going to combine both of them into my trading? That you have to work out. You have to decide which way am I going to go. So when I need a charting package, the first thing I got to understand about that charting package is that I have to learn how to manipulate those charts in such a way that I can approach a strategy onto those charts and make money. Not just expect the charts to predict the future, not just to expect the charts to make me money. What kind of system am I going to use on those charts? Now, we use the price action system now. And I show you guys how to use the price action system on a regular basis through all my videos and on the live shows every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you want to know more about the price action system, join us for those live shows and perhaps watch those other videos that I talk about and learn how to use this trading system. It's a great trading system. But if you have another one, maybe you use MACD crossover, maybe you use RSI, maybe you use the stochastic, I don't know, maybe you use Ichimoku, Fibonacci, whatever you're using, they all work. The important part is to learn to approach the market with the strategy. Now, I'm going to give you a strategy here that works for me, and in all likelihood, it'll probably work for you as well. The simple basis of the strategy is this. You need to make more on the winning trades and lose less on the losing trades. Tell you what, I'll say that again. You need to make more on the winning trades and lose less on the losing trades. Did that sink in? Did that make sense to you? But now, how do you go about that? How do you do that? And how do you control this so that you can actually do this? So you've got your system, you've got your charting system. I'm not going to show you a charting system in this video. I've got plenty for you, like I said. What I'm going to tell you today is the most important thing you're ever going to hear in your trading career. If you want to time the market, you cannot. But what you can do is learn to take trades and manage those trades. You don't need a system to take a trade. You need to manage the trade that you take. It's easy to take a trade. Learn how to take a trade. Once you've learned how to take that trade, learn how to manage the trade. And this is how you manage the trade. This is the business plan. This is the strategy. What I do is I take an account size. Now I have more than one account because I don't like to throw all my eggs in one basket. But let's say you have a $25,000 account, and I'm using that as a figure just to help you understand the business. It could be a $250,000 account. It could be a $25 million account. I don't care. All I'm interested in is showing you how to approach the market. If you have a $25,000 account, what I do is I say, do you know what? I'm going to risk 1% every single trade. Now, you can risk 2%, you can risk 5%, you could even risk 10%. But if you risk 10% and you lose 10 trades in a row, you're going to lose your whole account, just by the way. So just keep that in mind when you're choosing your risk factor. So I choose 1%. Most important of all is keep the account size the same at all times. Do not change the account size. The account might grow. And if it grows, that doesn't mean you start changing your strategy to according to the size of the account. Rather withdraw your profits if you can, but always keep the account size the same until you consciously decide I'm trading on a different size account, and then you change your strategy according to the size that you've decided that you're consciously going to work with. The reason for that is you want to work with a plan over the period of a time period of, say, a year, and you want to know how much you're going to make from it. So you choose 1% on every single trade of a $25,000 account. That's a small amount of $250. But if you lose $250 10 times, you lost $2,500, which is a fair sum on a $25,000 account. Imagine if that was a $250,000 account and you start working out percentages that way and how much you might lose. I'm just using smaller figures. Easier to calculate, for one, because I'm not the brightest trader in the world, but also straightforward for everyone else who's watching this video. You're trading, you're risking 1%. That 1% is $250. You're going to say to me, but I got different stop losses and whatnot. How do I make it $250? Very easy. And in fact, I show you on the charts in many of my videos how you do this. And it's simple. The first thing you do when you pick a trade, you say, I want to trade that. That looks like a great trade. The first thing you got to do is say, where do I want my stop loss? Where do I want my invalidation area on that trade? Not just a tight stop loss, not a fast stop loss, not just a willy-nilly stop loss anywhere. Where do I want to put my stop loss so that I know if the price gets to that point, I don't want that trade anymore. In fact, I don't even want to try and get into that trade anymore. That's what you're looking for. Now you've picked the stop loss area. Now you work out the size of your trade from that area back to the cost for $250. How many lots? How many pips, how many pairs, whatever, how much can I buy? If your broker doesn't offer you mini contracts or broken contracts and you don't have enough money, then you're in the wrong game, or in the wrong broker, sorry, you've got the wrong broker. If you have millions and millions of dollars, then it doesn't matter. You'll probably be able to work out a plan to get it as close as possible to your stop loss. But if you're working with amounts like $25,000, then you really need a broker that gives you mini contracts or broken contracts. You work out $250 back to your cost. It doesn't have to be exactly $250. It can be $260, $270, $230, $225, just as close as possible to that amount on every single trade so that you get an average sort of loss area in that area. Because the other thing you have to understand is when you're in a loss, you don't have to wait for it to go to the stop loss and get out $250. If you feel that the trade has failed way before it gets there at $100, then trade out of it. The smaller the loss, the better. Get out of the trades early. Take small losses. All you got to do is manage the trade, and if it goes into profit, goes $150 into profit, don't click out. Don't get excited and go, I'm going to get out of that trade. You take your stop loss, you move it up to cost, or you move it into profit. And it'll come back maybe and take it out, or it'll carry on north and it'll reach your target, which is maybe $700. The point here being, you don't want to click out of your wins early, and you want to follow your wins up, and you want to make as much as you possibly can on your wins. You see, my trading game over an annual period, most of my gains are made on just a couple of trades per year. Those couple of trades make me a huge sum of money, and they make a huge profit. And then there's a whole bunch of trades that reach target, which is a good target. It's normally more than my loss. It's normally $300-$400 to the 250, for example. And those wins will get thrown into the pile, and that'll make you a bigger win over the annual period. And then there'll be a whole bunch, a whole load, a large percentage, maybe 60% of the trades, which are losses and small wins. And why do I have small wins in my arsenal? Because those small wins are from when I took my stop loss, moved it up to cost, or moved it up into small profits, and it came back and took it out. Those are small profits that are taken on stop loss. And then a whole bunch of small losses and a whole bunch of 1% losses, so for example. But at the end of the day, because of those gargantuan wins and those wins that made target, you're going to make more on your winning trades than you are on your losing side of the trades. And that's what gives you the positive momentum in the market. Not the charts, not the candles, not the system. It's the strategy that makes you money in the market. Guys, if you want to trade of the day every day from those systems and whatnot, join the members area. I got a members area here on YouTube where I put out a trade of the day every day with a video, and you get information. There's a whole bunch of other things there in the members area as well, and perks and what have you. Have a look at it and see what's available. And if you've watched the video this far, don't forget to subscribe. Good heavens, do the old subscribe thing, guys, and come back and watch more, and also join us for the live shows every week. Guys, on that note, thanks for watching. Keep your feet on the ground, reach for the sky, and I'll catch you guys on the rebound, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers, ciao, and bye.